Does your heart race faster than it should when you climb stairs? Do you sometimes forget where you kept something, even though you just had it in your hand? Do you feel perfectly fine but wonder deep inside, how long do I really have left? A massive study published by the British Journal of Sports Medicine followed over 1,100 people aged 65 and older. What they discovered was shocking. A simple test, performed in under 3 minutes, could predict mortality risk with startling accuracy. The test? It wasn't blood work. It wasn't a scan. It was how long you could balance on one leg. Now wait. Before you roll your eyes, let me tell you something darker. Among those who failed this 10-second test, the chance of dying within 7 years was over 80% higher than those who passed it. That's not opinion. That's cold, clinical data. But it doesn't stop there, because that test is just one of many. There are dozens of micro-tests your body performs each day without your permission, and the results are already pointing somewhere. The real question is, are you listening? Let me tell you what this video is not. It's not a lecture about exercising more. It's not a cheerleader chant about staying positive, and it's definitely not a lazy list of vague health tips. This is a scientific breakdown of your body's daily signals, those invisible metrics that are quietly tracking how long you're going to live, your resting heart rate, your grip strength, your ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands, your nightly heart rhythm changes while you sleep, your walking pace when you're not thinking about it, your recovery time after climbing stairs, the tone of your voice when you wake up, the temperature of your hands first thing in the morning. All of these, and more, are connected. They're not just symptoms, they're tests. Your body is giving you a scorecard every day. You just haven't learned how to read it yet. Let's start with something obvious that most ignore: your walking speed. The University of Pittsburgh conducted a meta-analysis involving over 34,000 older adults. They found that seniors who walked slower than 0.8 meters per second had significantly higher mortality within the next 10 years. That's not a small correlation. That's a giant red flag waving right in front of most people, and they're too distracted to see it. Try this now. The next time you walk from your living room to the kitchen, don't try to walk fast. Just walk like you usually do. Then count how many seconds it takes to walk 5 meters. If it's more than 6 seconds, your body is already sending you a warning. But let's go deeper. Grip strength has also been proven to directly correlate with lifespan. In fact, grip strength is now considered a stronger predictor of death than blood pressure in older adults. When you grip something, a jar, a handle, even your own fist, your nervous system, muscles, and bones work together. When one of them is weak, the others compensate. Over time, this compensation collapses. Harvard Medical School published a study in 2018 showing that every 5-kilogram decrease in grip strength was associated with a 16% increase in risk of death. The test takes seconds. The result could forecast years. But there's more, and it gets scarier. Standing up from a chair without using your hands seems easy until it isn't. This sit-to-stand ability is one of the fastest ways to detect neuromuscular deterioration. In Brazil, researchers followed over 2,000 adults, aged 51-80. They found that the more support people needed to stand up from the floor, the higher their risk of early death. This isn't about being a gymnast. It's about your coordination, muscle balance, and central nervous system integrity. If you can stand up from a chair or floor using only your legs, without pushing off with your hands, your internal systems are still coordinated. If you struggle, wobble, or push yourself up, it may indicate underlying dysfunction, even if you feel okay. You might be wondering, how do I keep track of all these things? Walking speed, sit to stand, grip strength, heart rhythm. How can one person monitor all that? And that's where the breakthrough begins. You see, most of these predictors are invisible unless you're actively tracking them. Not on paper, not with a stopwatch, but with real-time biometric feedback. Your heart variability during sleep, your oxygen saturation under light movement, your motion rhythm, your recovery curve. Doctors use these metrics in hospitals every day. But now, with modern devices, you don't have to wait until you're in a hospital bed to know what's wrong. We'll talk more about that soon. Let's keep going. What time do you sleep? If it's past 11 p.m. regularly, your body's natural healing systems are being short-circuited. Melatonin, the hormone of sleep and cellular repair, peaks between 9:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m., After that it drops. Miss that window consistently, and your brain's detox system doesn't activate properly. This is why so many people wake up groggy even after a full night in bed. Their sleep cycle was off target. Now here's something most doctors never ask you: what's your voice like when you wake up? It's not just about tone, it's about vocal stability. A healthy nervous system produces a steady, confident voice. If your morning voice is weak, shaky, or uneven, it can signal underlying fatigue in your respiratory and nervous system. And here's one you've never heard before: the temperature of your hands in the morning. If your palms feel cold for over 15 minutes after waking, your circulation is compromised. It could be early vascular stiffness. This is measurable, this is trackable, and yes, this matters, because all these tiny metrics are quietly building a timeline of your aging process. And while most people are guessing how long they have left, you can measure it, improve it, extend it, but only if you pay attention. In the next part, you'll learn how your daily food, fluid, and motion choices are either speeding up your internal clock or protecting it. And we'll dive into the 3 worst morning habits elders repeat that are making their body clock spin faster than it should. There must be a solution for this, a way to keep score, correct course, and know with confidence that your body is aging in the right direction. You'll know exactly what that is when the time is right. So now you know: your walking speed, grip strength, ability to rise from a chair without your hands, and even the temperature of your hands in the morning are more than just quirks of aging. They're daily silent tests that quietly measure how close your body is to losing its ability to defend itself. But what if I told you that the choices you make within your first 60 minutes of waking up could either accelerate your decline or reverse it completely? Let's begin with something simple: water. When you wake up, your body is dehydrated, your brain has lost fluid, your blood is slightly thicker, and your digestive system is dormant. The worst mistake many elders make: drinking coffee first thing or skipping fluids altogether. That pushes your organs into shock, especially the kidneys and heart. Your first goal after waking should be to drink around 250 to 300 milliliters of clean room temperature water, not cold. Cold water shocks your throat, slows digestion, and delays absorption. Add a pinch of sea salt or electrolyte mix if possible. This supports cellular hydration and reduces the chance of morning dizziness or cramps. Then there's posture. How you get out of bed sets the tone for your circulation and nervous system. Never jump, never twist. Instead, roll gently to your side, let your legs drop off the bed, and push yourself up slowly. This prevents pressure drops that could make you faint or disoriented, something extremely common after 65, especially if you have low blood pressure or are medications. Next comes the most important system to activate: your lungs. Deep breathing before movement oxygenates the brain and wakes up the spine. Take 5 deep, slow breaths while seated. Inhale through your nose, hold for 3 seconds, and exhale slowly through the mouth. Doing this right after waking has been shown to reduce stress hormones by 20% and increase oxygen levels in the brain by up to 9%. That's enough to shift your entire mental clarity for the day. Now let's talk movement. Most elders go straight from bed to sitting at the table. That's a mistake. Your body has been still for hours. Joints stiffen, blood pools in your legs. So what should you do? You don't need exercise, you need wake-up movement. Start with 10 arm swings, forward and backward. Rotate your shoulders, gently twist your torso, march in place for 1 minute. All this takes less than 5 minutes, but it jumpstarts circulation and improves something called proprioception, your body's ability to balance and know where it is in space. Losing that is one of the top causes of falls in people over 70. Now to the most misunderstood part of the morning: food. Most elders eat something they believe is light: a piece of toast, a banana, or nothing at all. That's a massive mistake. Skipping breakfast after 60 can cause dangerous blood sugar drops by mid-morning, which trigger weakness, headaches, confusion, and mood swings. The key is nutrient density, not quantity. A balanced breakfast should include protein, healthy fat, and complex carbs. Here's a powerful morning combo: 1 boiled egg for protein and choline, vital for memory. Half a cup of cooked oatmeal with chia seeds, rich in fiber, magnesium, and slow-release energy. A few blueberries, high in antioxidants that protect the brain, and 1 teaspoon of flaxseed oil or a few almonds to support omega-3 intake. This kind of breakfast stabilizes blood sugar, feeds your brain, and prevents energy crashes. More importantly, it fuels your body to perform the micro tests happening all day, from standing, walking, remembering, to reacting. And here's where it gets even more serious: your body's recovery curve. Imagine this: you climb 10 stairs. How long does it take you to return to normal breathing? Under 1 minute is ideal. Over 2 minutes, that's a sign your heart and lungs are struggling. Recovery speed is now one of the leading mortality indicators in senior cardiology. How do you improve it? Train it. Just like muscles grow with training, so does your recovery time. Do this: after breakfast, walk around your home or outside for 3 to 5 minutes at a gentle pace. Then sit. Take 5 deep breaths. Measure how long it takes for your breath to feel calm again. Over time, this will improve. You'll start feeling stronger just by observing and responding to your body. Now, let's talk about what most ignore: morning mood. If you feel grumpy, heavy, or anxious every morning, your cortisol rhythm might be off. Cortisol is supposed to peak in the morning and fall by night. But if it's imbalanced, your day feels tense and your night feels restless. You can reset this by exposing yourself to sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. Even cloudy light through a window helps. It tells your body to wake up and aligns your brain's internal clock with the actual day. That single change can improve sleep quality, boost mood, and reduce forgetfulness, all from your first morning light exposure. And lastly, the mistake of ignoring your metrics. Your heart rate, your sleep quality, your breath, your rhythm, these aren't guesses. They can be tracked, measured, improved, but only if you know what to look for. You may be wondering how to track all of this without writing everything down or visiting doctors weekly. And you're right, you need something smarter. There must be a way to see your true body age, to track your silent signals, to score your health every single day without effort. You already know your walking pace reveals more than your posture, that your ability to stand from a chair without help speaks louder than a blood test, that grip strength, recovery after movement, even the rhythm of your breath. These tiny physical behaviors are not just habits, they're predictions. But let's talk about something even deeper: patterns. Your body is a cycle machine. It follows rhythms you don't feel. Your heart rate shifts minute to minute. Your blood pressure varies with every breath. Your sleep moves through cycles. Your oxygen levels rise and dip even while resting. These patterns, when stable, signal life. When they falter, the decline begins, quietly. A 68-year-old man named Richard kept feeling off in the mornings. Not dizzy, not ill, just not right. He said, "I feel like I haven't slept, even though I did." His doctor told him everything was normal, but he was tracking nothing. No sleep depth, no heart rhythm, no oxygen levels at night. He was walking blind. 3 months later he fell. No reason, no fainting, no warning. His muscles simply didn't respond fast enough when he stumbled. Later tests showed his REM sleep had dropped by 60% in the past 6 months. No one caught it in time. That's the danger of aging without feedback. Because how do you fix what you don't measure? Your balance, speed, focus, pressure, and muscle control all follow a data rhythm. But most seniors never learn what that rhythm looks like until a fall, a diagnosis, or a collapse forces them to. Now imagine waking up and knowing everything. How well you slept, how much oxygen your brain got, what your real resting heart rate was, whether your body recovered from yesterday's stress, how your rhythm compares to last week, last month. This isn't fantasy, it's data, and it's already available to you. Because while doctors see you once every few months, your body reports every second. The problem is, you're not getting the report. But there's one tool that can. Let's pause here. No matter how well you eat, stretch, or rest, without feedback, you're always guessing. You won't know if your food helped, if your walk changed anything, if your sleep was effective. You might feel better one day and worse the next. That confusion creates fear. But when you track your health like a system, daily, gently, accurately, it's no longer scary, it's empowering. You see your true age, not your calendar age. And for that, there's only one tool I trust. It's a wearable device that tracks all the vital signs that matter. But it's not bulky, not confusing, not another tech toy. It's simple, sleek, designed for elders, and built with medical-grade metrics. It monitors heart rhythm, walking pace, sleep cycles, REM quality, stress levels, oxygen intake, and recovery patterns. It doesn't just tell you numbers, it interprets them. It doesn't just beep, it teaches you what's happening. It doesn't require charging every 6 hours. It lasts. It syncs to any phone, but doesn't demand one. It's made for people who want answers, not just alarms. The same way you'd track your bank account to know your money health. This device helps track your body's silent signals to reveal your real health. It's not an accessory, it's your second set of eyes, ears, and intuition. If you've ever asked yourself, how do I know if I'm still healthy? Am I improving or just guessing? Is there something I'm missing? Then this is the moment to stop guessing. This is your system, and it works. You'll find it in the description and comments, and I urge you, with every bit of experience I've shared with you so far, don't delay. Because every day without it is another day you're walking through your final years without a compass, and that's no way to live. Buy it today. Understand your body. Take back control. Link in description and comments before it vanishes.